a funny story about Babydoll when she was around 20 years old, 19. You was about 21 yet.
When what?
When we was in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's around 20 years old. Well, she'd always carried her own weight. She's pretty much kept a job, except when the baby was real small. She was a stay-at-home mom because we couldn't afford babysitting, so she stayed at home till the kids got in school, and then she went back to work. But while we was down in Puerto Rico, we didn't have no kids, but we needed some extra money, so she went to work. They were having a kids camp there on base for all the military kids, and had it out there at school because they had a military school there. And so it was a summer camp, so she went and got her a job. They hired her, and she was working there, and she'd been there 3 or 4 days, and they stuck this here kid in her class that just nobody could do nothing in her group. Nobody could do nothing with him. I mean, he just run over everybody, and she grabbed him up by the arm. No, he told you, my dad's commander of the base, and I can have you put off the base. She got onto him, and she grabbed him up by the arm and throwed him over there in a chair and told him not to get up. She told him to. She didn't care who his daddy was. He wasn't nothing to her. She was a civilian. He couldn't do nothing to her. So he pretty much did what she wanted him to do after that. She told him not to get up till ever she told him to. Finally, after about 15, 20 minutes, she looked over and said, if you think you can behave, you can get up. But if you can't, you stay in a chair. She said he was a different young'un the rest of the day. And so everything rocked on, and they went back to work. And in the morning, about 7:45, the camp started at 8 o'clock. She had to be here at 7:30. About 7:45, this long black limousine.
Well, first of all, they told me I was going to get, the other workers said you're going to get in trouble.
Yeah, the other workers told her that, you're going to be in trouble about that. They had seen her. You made a mistake. You're going to be in trouble. Well, the next morning, about 7:45, this long black Lincoln Continental staff car pulled up with the commander's flags flying up there on the fenders. And the driver got out and went around and opened the door, and Mama got out with Junior in tow. Junior went on inside with the rest of the kids. They took Mama straight to the director's office of the camp. And they told Melody, you are in trouble. So she'd been in there about 15 minutes. They sent for Miss Melba. And when they went in, the director told Miss Melba who the lady was. She was the commander's wife. And the lady just blurted out and said, well, I'm so glad to meet you. And I want you to know, I don't know what the boy's name was, but Junior's going to be in your group from now on. I've asked them to put him in your group because you're apparently the only one up here that can handle him. Said, you can tear his tail up if he acts up. You got my permission to give him a spanking if he acts up. But he's in your group from now on because apparently you're the only one that can handle him. Hey, everybody thought she was going to get fired for doing the right thing. You normally don't. His parents probably knew what he was like. But he'd threaten that, he'd throw that around. My dad's commander of the base. I'll have you put off the base. Hey, he got his way, but he strong-armed the wrong woman that time.